is up, guys? Stephanie Garcia here, and today is July 24th, and today I just wanted to come on and talk about relationships. Now, I've been in my relationship for about 6 years, almost 6 years, officially dating for 7, and I just wanted to talk about how you get over conflict, or if you feel like you're having an argument, what do you do? So stay tuned. So really quick, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, today we'll be talking about relationships and conflicts within a relationship and what do you do. So here's a few tips that I have that I do in my relationship. Okay, so here's the thing. In my relationship, we really don't argue a lot. What usually happens is I'm the cool mellow one, my significant other, my girlfriend, she's the one who gets a little agitated and upset, and I usually just try to make her happy. But when things do bother me, that's when we kind of have an issue, and we're still working through, whoa, that's a nice car. Anyways, we're still working through how, how we communicate, just like normal. I mean, you don't want to argue, but sometimes you do. Some people love to argue. Luckily, both of us have been in relationships where we argued a lot and we don't want to argue. And we usually don't argue because we get along and we usually come to an agreement and we have really good communication. So, the number one tip I can give you is this. Think about the good in the relationship. Look at these beautiful flowers. They're so beautiful. So, instead of thinking about all the things that are wrong in the relationship, think about the good in the relationship. For me, that helps with any argument that we may have, because instead of reacting crazy, I always think about, well, what's all the good stuff that we do and what are we really disagreeing about right now, and let's not turn this into a bigger problem than it actually is. So nobody looks at a rose and thinks, oh my god, look at all those thorns, I don't want to touch it, it's so ugly. People look at it and look at the flower, they think, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And so that's kind of what you need to do in your relationship when you feel like you're spiraling into an argument. Just think about the beautiful parts of it and, kind of turn it into a love thing. That's what I do. So, for example, when I start to see my girlfriend walk around with an attitude and get irritated, instead of me getting an attitude back, what I usually do is look at her and think, oh my god, she's so cute, she's getting so upset for no reason. And then I just smile and think about another way to approach the situation at hand, and I step away. So tip number 2 always is, if you're in an argument and you feel yourself getting all furied up and out of control and emotional about it, then go ahead and step away. Okay, so let's stop. Let's take a second and think about this. I know some of you are sitting there thinking, oh my god, that first tip, that's preposterous. Who's gonna sit there and think about the good in their relationship when they're all upset? Well, if you know you're all upset, then why are you trying to communicate right now? That's why number 2 tip is the best. Step away. Give yourself a chance to really sit back and think about why you're arguing. Although some people may get really upset and say, why are you walking away from this argument, blah 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 blah. No, you tell them like, hey, I'm getting upset right now, so I need to step away. And then that's what you do. You just step away. Okay guys, and now the last and final tip to deal with conflict within a relationship, or how to handle conflict in an argument or whatever. This is the last tip. The last tip is, remember to not be stubborn and not be too proud. So there are gonna be times where you or maybe the other person are not right. And when that time is, don't be stubborn. Being stubborn or having too much pride to sit there and communicate blocks the communication. It does not allow either party to communicate to each other why exactly they're so upset. So that is my last and final tip. Now to recap, the 3 tips are, number 1, always look at the good in the relationship when you start to feel yourself getting upset. Number 2, walk away from the situation until you have calmed down. And number 3, don't be stubborn. And a little bit, number 4 is you have to learn to compromise. Relationships are a give and take, and it can't always go one way. You know, both people have to grow together in order for the relationship to last and for there to be good communication. And good communication is really key. And in order to have good communication, those 3 tips I just gave will be the best in resolving conflict or dealing with the conflict within a relationship. But anyways, if you guys like my content, please like and subscribe and comment below if you have any questions or comments, thoughts. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye. You never know when one of my videos may have that message that you're looking for that can just change your life. So go ahead and hit that post notification bell right there. See this guy right here? Standing right there? He's always talking about Jesus on his blowhorn. And I mentioned him in one of my vlogs when we were in Santa Monica. Check out that vlog right now. Okay, time out. Before I close this video, really quick, let me just remind you that I am no relationship professional. I am not a doctor. This is just strictly my opinion and what has worked for me in my relationship. Like I said, I've been in my relationship for about 6 years. It's going really strong. We're really happy. And yeah, so now time for the outro.